Joining us now to review some of the headlines of today's newspapers from around the world is our Rice News analyst, Emmanuel Efeni. Good morning, Emmanuel.
Good morning, Ruben.
Good morning, Mr. Efeni.
Good morning, Tundu. Good morning, Rufa.
Good morning, Mr. Efeni.
Yes. Now, let's start with these day newspapers. The lead story, Presidency. Buhari breached no law hosting APC NEC meeting in State House. Accept you are wrong, PDP fires back. Caretaker committee must dissolution of state working committees. Of course, the New Telegraph has similar story as its lead. Buhari to critics. I can hold political meetings anywhere. PDP, you are wrong. Apologize to Nigerians. Yes, Ruben, it's like you started this controversy, if I may recall, when you described the council chambers as a hallowed chamber. If the president can meet in Aso Rock, I don't think restricting him and his party members for such an important meeting to one corner is something that there should be so much hue and cry. But because you are an alumnus of Aso Villa, when you made that statement, and of course, it seems you have given a bullet to the PDP and they are firing. Ruben.
Well, in any case,
is there anything really hallowed about the ESCO chambers that the president cannot hold another meeting in that chambers?
No, it's not that the president cannot hold other meetings within the council chambers. After all, when the graduating students of the Institute of Policy and Strategic Studies, when they come to present their reports, he holds them there. When he's having a national council meeting, he holds the meeting there. That's Council of State meetings. And then some other ceremonies are held there. People are complaining about this because of the political party dimension of it, that the council chamber is being used by the All Progressives Congress to nominate a new committee to oversee the party. And that's why we said, look, it's a matter of optics. Now, Garuba Shehu says there is no law that says the president cannot hold any meeting anywhere because, after all, he's the president. And he just happens to be an APC president. Well, that's neither here nor there because it's not everything that is written into law. The president, for example, if he travels and he travels with a larger entourage, some people could complain, right? You can't come and say, oh, there's no law that says he cannot travel with the whole town. And again, council meetings are held on Wednesdays. When those meetings are not held, right, many Nigerians will complain. They'll start asking questions. Why is there no council meeting this Wednesday? And yet there is no law that says council meeting must be held on a Wednesday, or that the president must even hold council meetings on a weekly basis. So, but as I said earlier, it's just for the presidency to take note of this. There are other places within the villa where the president can hold party meetings and all of that, and nobody will raise any eyebrow. But in any case, Garuba Shehu says this was a virtual meeting. But we also saw photographs of persons who were physically present there, and the chairman of the committee that has been set up, caretaker committee, also being sworn in right there. So that's where the problem lies. It's not a matter of law.
And let me even take it one step further, Mr. Efeni.
Yes.
Real quickly, let's be realistic. Even the legitimacy of the decisions taken there is up for debate.
Because of the venue?
No, not even because of the venue. Because of the same APC laws stated that a chairman of the party cannot hold a concurrent political position, and the person is still a serving governor in a state in this country.
That's Article 29.
Article 29, that he cannot hold a concurrent political position and be chairman of the party.
This is a committee. It's not a political office. It's a committee.
But they are pointing
it's an ad hoc committee of the party.
But their point, and another point I want to raise with Efeni, is it that the court order that says Giedom should be chairman has been pushed aside? Is it that we don't respect our courts again?
No, the neck of the party has taken a decision to dissolve the NWC. So that puts to an end whatever claim Giadom obtained at the court. That body has been dissolved.
Emmanuel,
yes.
Sorry to interrupt you. We have breaking news from Pakistan. Pakistani police say an unknown number of gunmen have attacked the Pakistani stock exchange in the southern port city of Karachi, the country's financial center. It's been reported that the attack was carried out by internal insurrectionists from Balochistan state. Up to 10 persons have been reported killed in the incident. That's the breaking news, and it's right there on the screen. Well, Emmanuel Efeni, we'll come back to you right now after that breaking news. Well, Emmanuel Efeni, back to you after that breaking news from Pakistan.
Well, let's move over to other aspects of APC. The Punch newspaper, APC Caretaker Committee panel meets today to set up convention committees. Apologize to Nigerians for holding NEC meeting in Federal Executive Council chambers. We've taken that earlier. Then, but if that committee headed by Mai Malabuni, the governor of Yobe State, is meeting today. But if you read the Daily Independent newspaper, the second lead story, more trouble for APC as Tinubu's loyalists won't break away. Yes, loyalists to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who has since come out to congratulate the president for the way he had handled the party affairs in dissolving the NWC. Some of them are clamoring that there seemed to be a plot to sideline the ACN bloc within the CPC, ACN Action Congress of Nigeria, one of the legacy parties that formed the APC. Of course, the leader of that party was Tinubu, and he's still a leader in the APC. Now, members of his group are saying they should pull out. I don't know whether that, because last Friday, this day listed Asiwaju Tinubu as one of the losers in the crisis, and Ruben said he has a way of reinventing himself. Pulling out, will that be a way to reinvent himself?
Great question, but I said it here last Friday. I said that when I think when everybody was saying that the decision of the president will quell the crisis, I said there are going to be fires everywhere being set up, and it has started to happen. Anyway, let's be cautious. We have not heard from Asiwaju himself.
He issued a statement.
We have.
Okay.
He issued a statement, which I recall.
He issued a statement to that effect. But
accepting what the president has
let
done.
the APC be very careful here. I will refer to what happened on Saturday. Adams Oshiomhole says, I'm going to take everything in good faith and keep being loyal to the party. Would he? Time will tell. Concerning this, I don't want to.
Well, what is clear is that the APC needs to put its house in order. And one of the things that the caretaker committee is proposing is to appoint or elect whatever caretaker committees at the ward and state levels across the country. And one of the decisions that caretaker committee may be taking today is to dissolve the ESCO at the ward and state level nationwide. But as for whether the party will survive it or not, it remains to be seen. We'll see. But Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has issued a statement in which he has made it clear that whatever happened was not about him, and that this is also not about his presidential ambition in 2023. But in any case, even if he's affected in any way, do we expect him to come publicly and say so? As a national leader of the party, his interest would be to rebuild that party, to strengthen it, and to contribute to the effort to make it a stronger party as we move ahead.
Okay, if we still have time, then we just look at the Washington Post. Washington Post newspaper. Debts linked to Russian bounties. A program tied to Afghan. Yes, Russian bounties paid to some militants linked to the Taliban. Have been killing U.S. and U.K. troops. That's
right. I would like to say a very big thank you to you, Mr. Emmanuel. That's all on News Headline.